Margaret Hinkle, or Peggy, was born on April 18, 1941, in Ohio County, Kentucky. Not too much information about her past life was available, but we do know that she was a wife to her husband, Raleigh Hinkle, and they shared a couple of children. Peggy was also known as a Girl Scout leader, so it is assumed that at least one of their children was a Girl Scout. Peggy, a 32-year-old mother of 6, left her home in Gary, Indiana, around 7 p.m. on March 4, 1974, to attend a Girl Scout leaders meeting at the local library. By 10:30 p.m., Peggy's husband, 34-year-old Raleigh Hinkle, and their children were settled in for the night. But when Raleigh awoke at 2 a.m., Peggy's lingering absence sent a chill down his spine. Unable to shake his worry, he went out to find his wife. Raleigh returned home after unsuccessfully searching the library, the homes of Peggy's friends and family, and gas stations. As he sat waiting for his wife to return, he hoped that there was a simple explanation for Peggy's absence, such as a flat tire, a friend who needed assistance, or some other emergency. Raleigh was unaware that just hours earlier, at 1:30 a.m., 2 passing motorists discovered a woman's body at the corner of 25th and Wright, a short distance from the Hinkle's King Street home. The woman was discovered lying face down on the ground, just 9 feet from a mud-caked van. A check of the vehicle revealed an address and name: Hinkle. Hope was extinguished just before 6 a.m. by the sharp rap of knuckles against the Hinkle door. Gary police officers broke the devastating news. A woman's body discovered nearby had been loosely identified as Peggy. At the scene, Raleigh confirmed the investigators' suspicions. An autopsy revealed that Peggy had been sexually assaulted and shot twice in the back of the head with a .38 caliber weapon. A single bullet was recovered from her body, lodged in her skull. Powder burns on her head and neck indicated that the weapon was fired from less than 3 feet away. Extensive bruising on her upper body and damage to her hands revealed a violent struggle in which Peggy fought bravely until the end. Peggy's green vehicle sat bogged in mud near the intersection of 25th Avenue and Wright Street, a lonely street surrounded by trees that abruptly ends at a billboard facing I-80. The keys to the van were discovered in the ignition, but Peggy's wallet was gone. From the inside of the truck, investigators were able to obtain a pair of unidentifiable fingerprints. A lone .38 caliber bullet that had been lodged in the earth beneath Peggy's body was also recovered from the scene. Detectives attempted to reconstruct Peggy's final known movements. They discovered she had attended the Girl Scout meeting as scheduled, which ended at 10 p.m. Peggy then had a late-night snack at the 29th and Burr hot dog stand between 10:30 and 11 p.m. Beyond that, her movements are unknown. However, a review of police reports from that evening revealed that around 1 a.m., a neighbor residing near the crime scene reported hearing 7 gunshots. Days after her murder, Peggy's missing wallet was discovered in downtown Gary. The wallet, discovered by a bystander, still retained her identification, and the money inside remained undisturbed. However, the family photos that Peggy had in the wallet were stolen. Several possible suspects were questioned in the weeks following Peggy's death, but fingerprint comparisons finally ruled them out. Raleigh was also questioned, but he was immediately dismissed as a suspect. A reward of more than $2,300 was offered for information about Peggy's case, but despite the few tips authorities got, no arrests occurred. Peggy was laid to rest in Lake County, Indiana's Chapel Lawn Memorial Gardens Cemetery. Her husband, Raleigh, died in 2017 at the age of 78. Peggy's remaining loved ones have spent years looking for answers. Despite their tireless efforts, they have had countless setbacks. Teresa, Peggy's daughter, received information of a confession from a St. Louis convict in 1999, but the confession was ultimately proven false. This was followed by a devastating setback in 2008. Teresa discovered that a slew of evidence from previous cold cases that had been considered unsolvable had been removed, leaving her with only a 2-page police report and autopsy from her mother's case. However, in 2009, a journalist's tenacity resulted in the finding of critical evidence, including crime scene images and reproductions of the unidentified fingerprints recovered in Peggy's van. Unfortunately, this gleam of hope eventually faded. Rest in peace, Peggy. My condolences go out to her family, and may they heal from losing their loved one. Thanks for watching.